So this is something that I think a lot of people are really going to like. So if you've been investing for a while, you've probably seen this, the psychology of a market cycle chart, right? It shows these different emotions that people go through, and it kind of lets you know where you're currently at in regards to the market, these cycles that you play out, right? And the interesting thing is, when we look at this, I've basically been able to figure out exactly where we're at in this chart. Obviously, you go through, bull markets, rip roaring runs, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, and then you start to cool off, complacency, anxiety, denial. You get these massive retracements before everything begins to recover. So I've seen obviously some people that are excited. I've seen some people that are basically at this point of, oh, we're going to face further retracements. And I've figured out exactly where we're at. And it's not really a guess. So I want to show you guys why this is. So I believe we are right at this point of disbelief. This is a sucker's rally, right? We're going to face future retracements, things like that. Well, what's funny is when you look at the ADA chart, you guys will have to look at this really quickly. So watch the chart. ADA chart is following exactly where we're at currently. They're in this psychology of a market cycle. We're at this point of disbelief. Kind of crazy, right? So right now we're at this point of disbelief, this point where people think this is, again, a sucker's rally where we're going to face big retracements. We're going to pull back to these low levels. And this is a big reason why I say it's not going to happen. The psychology is just not going to allow it. History is not going to allow it. What this means ahead is that this is likely the start of this next rip-roaring run here. Now, again, this hope phase, right? Typically, I'm guessing this will probably be right about the time of the Bitcoin halving, and then we face our retracement, right, before continuing that run to the upside. That's likely, again, what we're going to see historically. It's the way it's played out historically, but I thought people would find this interesting. There's a lot more that goes into it, just more than numbers and macro factors and things like that. A lot of this has to do with the way people feel, right? Remember, everything is supply and demand. It's all done on, unfortunately, a lot of people, they put emotions into their trading, and you shouldn't, right? It's not a smart way to invest. As always, people can do what they want, but know that we are getting into times where that kind of little guy in the back of your head saying, hey, you're doing this wrong, you might mess up, all this stuff, they begin to get subdued a little bit as the market begins to take off and go on its rip-roaring run and all these things. So we're very quickly approaching these better times. So again, would not be surprised by that psychological move to the upside here, retracement, before the continuation as we get into optimism, belief, thrill, and euphoria at the height of the bull market in 2025. So just wanted to share it with you guys. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you think this is where we're at in this cycle. But I hope you guys have a great day. Show your love below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.